It can certainly be a challenge to stay grounded, calm, and centered when your life is full of change. Things are being turned upside down. You have tremendous amount of uncertainty. How do you stay calm? How do you stay centered through all this upheaval? For many women, or maybe even many people, this living situation would just not be acceptable at all. But actually, the physicalness of all of this isn't the hard part for me. The hard part is the financial aspects of it, the financial uncertainty of what's going to happen, what we're going to do, if we're going to keep the house, if we're going to flip the house. And then if we're gonna flip it, where are we gonna live next? Because I love this view. So that is the hardest part for me, is just staying grounded and staying calm and staying focused on the big picture, instead of getting caught up in the little details of the what ifs and allowing that to drag me down into a lower vibration. So how I stay grounded during all of this is meditation. Now, not just meditation, I do other things as well. Stretching is a huge component for me, for my health, for my feeling centered and grounded. I have to stretch regularly and get the anxiety, get the tension out of my body on a physical level, because that just affects how I feel tremendously. And I know this because sometimes I don't stretch and I just notice how it's really affecting my mood. And then noticing how when I do stretch that I just feel so much better, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And the other part of staying grounded and calm and centered is regularly checking in with myself with what I need for my happiness, what I need right now in this moment, what I need in this day. Just checking in mentally, being my own therapist, being my own psychologist, being my own best friend, and answering those questions honestly, and then doing something about it. The most important component for getting grounded, calm, and centered for me is by far the meditation piece. And that is because when I go into meditation, I recapture that feeling, that state of being, that state of mind, which helps me remember what I need in other ways. Remember to stretch, remember to take care of my body, helps me remember to do things for myself, like dancing. Helps me just refocus on the big picture, which for me is what helps me feel grounded, calm, and centered, because I tend to get caught up in the little details. So instead of getting caught up in the details, it brings me to the overall feeling, the overall big picture of awesomeness, and the overall vision of what I see for myself with this house, with everything, with that, with my partner, and just remembering my focus from the beginning of making this choice to do this, and remembering that I truly do believe in everything that I'm doing here, and remembering to trust myself. So I'm going to show you how I like to meditate, and I encourage you to copy in the beginning, and just to try it and do the same thing, and then from there blossom into doing it your own way. So I either sit cross-legged like I am now, or if I feel too tight in my body, I'll sit up on a pillow like this so that my legs can hang down a little lower. Okay. And then kind of rock. I'm just going to kind of take you through it if you're interested, and seeing, not just hearing what I do. I'm kind of just feeling my body right now and feeling what I need to do, if I need to move a little, if I need to stretch in one direction. If I feel really tight on one side, maybe I'll move into that and stretch it out. just for a moment before moving in to then closing my eyes. Maybe putting my hands upright to feel the energy, maybe not. Those things change for me, they evolve. They change from day to day, even. It's just feeling what I need, what I want to do, how I want to do it. And then I start taking the slow, deep, and low breaths that I teach all my clients to do. And I tell you to imagine breathing into the lowest part of the belly, even in the hips. And just use your imagination to breathe into those areas. Really engage your mind in this. And at the same time of doing that, just feel the breath. Feel the breath flowing in and feel it exhaling out. Feel your shoulders dropping down and feeling the breath coming in and flowing out. You can breathe in and out your nose or mouth. I usually breathe in and out my nose. And it just depends on you, what feels right for you. Just continuing to engage with my breath. Feeling the breath coming in and out. And once I feel like I have that focus, my mind's not racing, I'll then see if I can hear slight humming in the background. Kind of like the humming in your ears or the humming of silence or whatever it is. Humming, vibration behind the noises in the background. And sometimes I can do this and sometimes I can't. I especially can't when it's very noisy here, when there's lots of construction noise going on during the day. But that's okay. I find that just trying to listen to it, just paying close attention and focusing, helps me drop down even deeper. And then what I do next is I connect in with my higher power. For me right now, it's been Gabriel. And I've experimented with this and asking Gabriel to show me that they're here. And when I did this the first time, I felt this fullness come in to my mouth, my jaw, my throat even. And it's like this full Reiki feeling coming into that part of my body. And I've equated that feeling to Gabriel. And ever since this point in my meditation, I usually ask Gabriel to show me they're here. And I wait, and I watch, and I notice. I try not to create that feeling again, I just watch and wait. And sometimes that feeling of fullness will come into the same areas, my mouth, my jaw, my throat, right away. And other times it'll take a few minutes. And at that point, if I feel like my mind's wandering, starting to get a little antsy, a little less in a meditative mode, I'll then go back to my breathing, go back to the sound in the background, and then try again. And ask Gabriel to show me they are here, just silently, usually not out loud. And if I feel like it, I'll call on other archangels. I usually feel Raphael a little lower in my body. And then lastly, I'll ask my Reiki power to turn on. And usually it already is. But I find that when I ask for it to turn on, it gets even denser, even sharper. Now, I encourage you to experiment with that. For me, Gabriel has come up as an entity that I trust. And the feeling that comes with it, this feeling of calmness, centeredness, yes, and trust. So because I have that feeling with calling that entity, feel more trusting to then ask them questions if it makes sense for me to do so. And then wait and listen and feel and notice. And just continue my meditation like that. Now, I encourage you to experiment with all those parts and first focus in on the breathing. Maybe that's all you do. That is all you really have to do. Just focus in on the breathing. So allow that to be your anchor. It is with you at all times. That is why I love to use that as an anchor. It's always with you, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. You have the ability to stop whatever you're doing just momentarily and focus in on your breath, the sound, the feeling, and then focusing deeper and deeper and allowing it to take you down to a deeper state of relaxation. And if it feels right for you to call on a higher power, experiment with who that is, what you trust the most. It could be any archangel, it could be your spirit guide, it could be just God, it could be the universe, which to me is the same thing, but if a different wording makes more sense for you, then you just focus in on those words. And what else? It could be just your higher self, you focusing on your higher being, the highest vibration of not who, but what you are. So let me know how this works for you, if you have any questions. And everything that I do, all of my modalities, from the massage all the way to the Reiki and everything in between, are all geared towards helping you get more grounded, get more calm, get more centered. And they all work very well together as combo sessions. The massage with the Reiki with the coaching, with the hypnosis. All of my healing techniques help you get deeper to your core self so that you can feel who you truly are, who and what you truly are, and live your life more grounded, more calm, more centered, and more honest. If you would like to book a session, or if you just have any questions, you can contact me through my website, holistictouchmassage.com. And please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to keep you updated whenever I put out a new video. Okay, you guys, happy healing and transformation. Okay, gonna do a house update. This is my bedroom. You saw that in a couple videos ago. That's my kitty. She's getting big. Say hi, Luna. Yeah, you're so precious. Okay, and all this is the same. I got I got a new washer and dryer. That's different. And then I'm putting I usually do my healing massages in here now. Okay, and let me show you what's changed over here. It's this. This is the living room. I got the ceiling. And then future kitchen. We got, what is that stuff? Insulation in. There's the word, okay. And then they moved the wall. So the hallway is here now. And this is going to be a bathroom over here. And future, probably, maybe, massage and healing room over here in the front. Yeah. Oh yeah, we just did the front. We just packed it down. It's still all dirt, but we shaped it. Getting ready for the pavers in a few weeks. Okay. And then over here, we got another, kind of like another living room. They put the ceiling up. They're gonna drywall everything tomorrow. And that's gonna be cool. And then, this is my view. So pretty. Okay. And oh, look, I have another kitty. Hi, sweet kitty. Hi, Sunny. Okay. And then I can show you. This is my garage where I'm like half living for now. Ta-da! There's the kitty stuff and there's all my paintings. And kind of kitchen for now. Makeshift kitchen, all in the garage. It's so funny, but it works. All right. I'll be updating you in a few more weeks, hopefully when I have a complete kitchen. Yay!